Second. Hello people, it's Justin again. Yeah, and sorry it's been a while since my last video upload, but you know, I've been kind of busy. Lost my last computer because I couldn't pay the payments and had to get another job too. And this one was a Christmas gift, so I'm thankful for that. But anyway, before I get started, just want to say to everybody out there, Happy New Year, and hopefully this year goes better than the last year, and hopefully the economy gets better, and people just spread more brotherly love this year than vain violence, let's say that. But anyway, today's topic is werewolves. Do these creatures exist? Do they indeed walk among us? Are they just a figment of our imagination, or are they something more real, more scary, actual dark creatures who haunt the woodlines when we're not looking? Well, in my opinion, first off, these creatures do exist. They're very frightening creatures. Yeah, and I know that people say, oh, werewolves aren't all evil, werewolves aren't bad, they're just animals. Well, those people are crazy. Werewolves are through and through evil creatures. Because first of all, man was made in God's image, which is as we see, are normal human beings. And a werewolf corrupts this image to make it in the image of a beast. And who is the beast but the devil and his followers? You know, because if you really got to read the Bible to understand the war between heaven and hell. I mean, sure, logically people can say, okay, I know something of heaven and hell, yeah, okay. But to really get into it on a personal level, you really got to read your Bible, because if you live a sin-filled life, and you even read, like me last night, I was contemplating my life last night, and I was reading Psalms 119. And I'm like, okay, I can see how much of a wretch I am. I mean, sure, I don't do anything bad, I just do drinking here and there, and, you know, I go after women a lot. I mean, I like women, there's nothing wrong with that, it's perfectly natural, but I don't use women or anything. In fact, I'm a one-woman man. So when I have a woman, it's just one woman at a time, and so, but anyway, getting off subject there. Today's subject is werewolves, though. Like I was saying, do they exist? My opinion, yes, they do. Because, one of the earliest sources that I know of is the Holy Bible, King James Version. In Leviticus chapter 26, verse 6. It's a very interesting verse that caught my eye. It says, "And I will give peace in the land, and ye shall lie down, and none shall make you afraid. And I will rid evil beasts out of the land, neither shall the sword go through your land." So it's interesting to see that God's talking about some type of evil creature that is in the land in those days. And it's not just those days, because this was when Israel was coming out of Egypt and God was speaking to Moses about them keeping his laws, his precepts, and all the ceremonial laws and everything like that. He said, if you follow me, I'll protect you, I'll get rid of all these evil creatures that the heathen have in their land, because the heathen back in those days were pretty hardcore into devil worship. But even though in their day, the devil worship, or in their idol gods were, say, like Baal, Balaam, Dagon, all these other gods, but they're actually just devil worship with a different name. Because, like, God has many names, Satan has many names too. I mean, because you got the Norse version, you got Loki, you got Set, the Egyptian devil, you got Apollyon, the Greek devil. I mean, it just goes on and on. And then of course you got like Abaddon, then all those other names. Then you got Samael, which people might recognize the name Samael from the popular Hellboy series, which good movie by the way. Second one's even funnier because Ron Perlman gets his ass kicked by the ghost guy with the lockers. But anyway, these evil beasts, what are they? Well, in my opinion, they are werewolves. One of the best, most realistic portrayal of how a man can become a wolf, in my opinion, is this movie here. The Wolfman. Simply because there's not too many alterations to the skeletal structure in this one. I mean, there could be, because like King Nebuchadnezzar, his skeletal structure was changed and altered when he became this wild beast because he was filled up with pride, and God turned him into some type of bestial creature, and he was cast out from his kingdom for 7 years because he's like, oh, I did all this kingdom, I made it, which he did make it with the help of the Lord, but still he kind of got heaven-daring pride, as we say. But these werewolves, evil creatures, they do walk the land today. Most people are like, oh, what are they? There's just a wolf. Oh, it's misidentification. It's something else. But no. If you watch like Monster Quest, there's like the Beast of Bray Road in Wisconsin. It's a frightening creature. A lot of people have seen these creatures. And they're there. And science, just because they don't, this is why science does not want to believe in the supernatural. Simply because the supernatural thing, spiritual things are spiritually discerned, and the natural man cannot understand them. So they are foolishness to him. So he'll always try to find a way to reason it away, when the true reason is simply a lot simpler than that. It's just because the devil did it or God did it. But they're like, oh, no, it has to be some type of natural occurrence. But that they forget is that the supernatural can mess with the natural world at its leisure. So whatever they do will have a natural occurrence, but the cause of it is truly a supernatural cause, not a natural cause. But I mean, yeah, even North Carolina where I'm at, I'm in Hendersonville here. I don't know how far it is from here, but y'all might know, I don't know. There's a place called Valley Crucis, the Valley of the Cross in Latin, I think, which, if you go to Ghost Tales in North Carolina, the Demon Dog of Valley Cruz, you'll hear about this wolf creature chasing this car from the middle of a grave at night, and it stops when it gets to this river that's in the shape of a cross. But I mean, a lot of different countries, cultures, and the werewolf legends, they go back centuries. So it's just like, what are they? Well, they're basically demonically possessed people who, for whatever reason, think that Satan can give them powers beyond their belief, which he does, in fact, give them powers, but then he turns them into a beast. They lose themselves, they lose their free will, they are indeed his slave, or as people in prison would say, they are his bitch. And it's like, what are the traits? They say, okay, superhuman strength, speed, stamina, and of course the wolfish appearance, excessive hair growth. But this whole thing about them only being able to be killed by silver bullets is a load of nonsense, because that's been added recently to the myth, not in the ancient myths. Because see, if you can kill a werewolf with a regular gun because all it really is a human being who's possessed. But as soon as you kill the human, the spirit will leave the man and you'll be accused of murder. So unless you got a camera with you, when you kill this thing, which I don't recommend you going out and killing these poor souls, because it's still a sin. These people have evidently lost their way, and only God can save these people. But it is, on one hand, it's interesting entertainment, you know, like I said, the Wolfman, Van Helsing, the movie Wolf with Jack Nicholson and Michelle Pfeiffer, which, in my opinion, is one of the better werewolf movies. Because Jack Nicholson is a good actor. But, yeah, if y'all have any comments or any opinions, please post them, because, well, we're all here to learn, you know, and please keep the comments clean. No degrading, nasty crap. This is just a conversation. Let's keep it civil, because we are all people here. Well, until my next video, y'all have a good one.